Good morning. Okay, so this is video number 2, but I was also getting I see here at my desk pineapples, and pineapples stood out like crazy, and they represent like good luck and luxury and wisdom and goodness. Sweetness is what I heard. So what other messages do we have about the freaking pineapple? What are you bringing in? What are you bringing into your life? I also read somewhere about how the pineapple has all these eyes. You have eyes everywhere, which means which also kind of goes hand in hand with with being wise and wisdom. Is you've seen a lot of things from different angles, from different perspective, from all perspectives, which gives you a different, it allows you to see things in life from a completely different lens than a lot of people. Had you not experienced certain things, you wouldn't have gained the knowledge, gained the wisdom that you have. So what other messages do we have about the pineapple? And what kind of... And then I also was guided to use this butterfly filter. What other messages? I'm going to grab a couple messages and then we'll see. Spirit, what messages do we have today? Okay. For this card, what I'm getting is you've had to be able to collect the knowledge and wisdom. It did require you to go through a lot of tougher things in your life. You had to grieve a lot of people, places, and things because you had to be able to release those things. You had to be able to go into your own cocoon, your own chrysalis, to be able to transform. You gained a whole bunch of wisdom and confidence by going through this process, and it wasn't always easy. Didn't always feel comfortable. You, in order to gain your wings, in order to become the butterfly, you had to, again, that whole process of becoming the butterfly, the process of breaking down, being broken down, which also is like, to be able to gain that wisdom, you needed to be broken down. Spirit needed to break you down so that you would go inward. So you would stop focusing and turn your focus from the outside to inside. Because again, our society, we're so focused on everybody and everything outside of ourselves. Okay? Because it's too easy to be able to say, you did that to me. You. That was my problem. And sometimes we forget that we have a part to play in some of the things that have happened. I'm not saying, like, use your discernment, okay? I'm not saying all the shit things that happened to you were your fault. Don't fucking go there. But some of the things that we, like, there's certain cycles that we can continue to cycle through. And there's certain lessons, certain things that we need to learn and integrate so that we can move forward, so that we can take that knowledge and turn it into wisdom. And it, again, took going through this grieving period. You may have grieved the loss of a lot of things, because when you go into that isolation period, you're stripped of everything, right? And because you're stripped of so many things, that's where you gain the wisdom. That's where you gain the knowledge, because again, it is an internal shift that occurs before the external. And then we've got love and family. So by going through the process that you did, you are tapping into, again, your heart space. You needed to tap back in and show love, compassion to yourself. You may be bringing in your soul family at this time, but it is rooted in love because they came out together. again, I keep getting the message about being a teacher and how because you're so wise, because you just came in with that knowledge, because you're special. You came onto this earth to be able to teach and to be able to show people that it is possible to move through things that maybe they felt were impossible. You are showing people that the impossible can be made possible through spirit, through connecting with source and yourself. Anything is possible, and it is possible to do it with love, to be guided by love, to be guided through the energy of love. And a lot of the things that have been taking place on this planet are not coming from a place of love. And so as light workers, as shadow workers, as earth angels, whatever the fuck you want to label it, however you want to use your, I don't know how to logically like decipher what the fuck it is. You're different. You and I are different. Not everybody has a heart like us. Not everybody can see life from our perspective, but that's why we're here. And it takes a lot, and it takes grieving. You may have gone through a lot of grief because, again, not everybody is like us. Not everybody is like you. And so they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to take you. They don't know how to handle you. And so they've mishandled you. And you're getting to this point where you're done being mishandled. You're done being mistreated. You want to, again, enter this place of love, because that's what you bring to the table, is love. And so as you're gaining the wisdom and knowledge, as you have gone through all of the things that you've gone through, you've become so empowered, and it's time for closure. It's time for those cycles that kept you in a place where you were continually in this state of grieving. It's time for that closure. It's time for that, because again, you have become so empowered. And I also am noting this full moon. We're going to be having a full moon soon. I can't remember. Let me see. Oops. Un momento. July. Full moon is on the 21st. And it's also a Capricorn full moon. And we had another full moon in Capricorn last month. So that symbolically, it's been very hard. It's been very challenging over the last month, if you've noticed. Getting really grounded, getting really... I just keep hearing the GOAT. You're the fucking GOAT. But to be the GOAT, to be the greatest of all time, you had to go through this initiation period. You had to go through that trial period to be able to be the fucking GOAT. You had to be able to let go of so many things so that you can be the fucking GOAT. That is what you are. Let's see. Let's pull from the Take a magical fucking journey. I got a little too overzealous with the X words. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lordy. All right. So allow yourself to process what you've been going through, because we're undergoing some big ass shifts, okay? Relax, okay? Life is meant to be enjoyed. A reminder to take some chill pills and kick it. And again, my message yesterday was to tap into your inner child. Find some time to be joyful. Find some way to play, because you've got great things on the way. You're amazing. Calm the F down, and it's okay to take a break. You good. Relax.